What's up? What's up, worldwide family? How y'all doing today? I am on my way to work, Jimmy Flippin' Deals, in case you didn't know, and my little vlog about Jamestown Trading Company and JamestownTrading.com. So, hello, how are y'all? There's the camera, not there, there. I'll try to remember that, but then I can't look at me. How do I look? How do I sound? I don't know. It doesn't matter. So, God bless. All right, heading to work. Off to drop off some packages. Not a lot going out. 3 packages, total of 4 units. Decent little money in there, though. Really, I mean, it's crazy that those 3 can literally take care of the majority of my bills for the day if I lump everything up into a daily. What my daily bills are, say, X amount divided by 30. That's my monthly bills. Those 3 pretty well did it. So can't be mad at that, man. I don't use it for that. I put it back in the business. We're growing this thing. We're not leeching from it. It is a living organism. It creates its own waste. And it just lives and breathes, man. So super cool on that. Like I said, 3 packages, 4 units going out. Made bills on that alone. There have been some developments on the Google Merchant account. If y'all have been with me over the last week or 2, I have had an very difficult time. And y'all like my backdrop, right? Godly. Hopefully, I get to this and then I get to that. So, increasingly difficult time getting unsuspended, and it sounds like a bad thing, but it's really not, except when it comes to my money. Increasingly difficult time getting unsuspended on my Google Merchant account. I have never been a Google Merchant. I signed up for a Google Merchant. They instantly suspended me for a thing they call misrepresentation. And I tried on my own for hours and hours on end through many different reviews. Misrepresentation is basically not having enough information on my website that links it to me to let them know that I am a legitimate, genuine business that's not out there to defraud the American people. So, at any rate, I have tried till till my wits end, and have been unsuccessful in gaining the privilege of being a Google Merchant, where if I sell XYZ widget and you are looking for XYZ widget and you type into the search bar XYZ widget, my name comes up. Like that's what I want. For y'all that don't know, I do sell on eBay, I sell on Amazon, I sell on you name it marketplaces. Matter of fact, there is a coupon in the whatever description for Mercari where you can actually get some money by signing up for that, and I think it's like $20-30, but it's money. So anyway, I do multiple websites. There's a Walmart affiliate link in there too. That's not what this is about, though. Anyway, I sell on multiple marketplaces, but up until, and I've been in business just over a year now, if you're looking for XYZ widget, and I sell XYZ widget, although you may run across one of my listings on eBay or on Amazon or on Mercari or on, you name it, as you go down, you do not see Jamestown Trading Company and the percentage of revenue gained by having that organic traffic. Ultimately, long term is huge. The marketplaces that I use charge anywhere from 15 to 25% commission for finding me business, for allowing me to sell on their website. By me making a sale, I owe them 15 to 25%. On my own website, it's literally like 3.5% plus 30 cents for the transaction. So as you can see, I gained 12% off the top. Matter of fact, that's why I'm able to offer on my website a 10% off coupon. And the coupon code is YouTube. So if you find it and you like something I got, there's an instant 10% off. So I said all that to say that a day or two ago, I decided that I was going to contract that part of my business, that one little segment, out to somebody else that knows what they're doing, because I've tried and I've been unsuccessful. So I found a guy on a website. I'm not endorsing it. I'm not saying you should. Matter of fact, I may here late in the near future say don't do what I did. So I'm not recommending it, but I hopped on Fiverr, which there's all kinds of tech people on there that do freelance gigs, and there's quite a few that handle specifically Google Merchant misrepresentation suspensions and format your website in order to be acceptable for Google to recognize you as an approved merchant. Now, I definitely didn't go with the cheapest. I looked at reviews. I hired somebody that, although didn't have 1,000 reviews, definitely had far more than 10 or 20, and had a decent price. Oh my goodness. I'm pulling up right behind the UPS guy at the drop for the mail. I almost missed it, in other words. Matter of fact, let's just get his package out. Well, let's see if he's not pulling into the storage. Let's see if we can just catch him real quick. I don't know. I've done this before, but I want to make sure that it's gone, and I doubt that he's parking right in the middle of everything. Maybe I just need to go back to the place where I dropped my mail to begin with, because if he's this close, he's probably heading that way. In all honesty, let me make sure I don't hit nobody. Nevertheless, I got him, and I contracted him out. I talked to him first, and he said, "Yeah, I've done like 50 this month. It's not what I primarily do, but I have a good working knowledge of it. It is a service that I offer." He also, although it said starting at 30, it never is 30, so he said 130, and then I came back and told him I would think about it and take some time and yada yada, and he said, "Well, how about 100? I have a 20% coupon off for Fiverr right now, and I'm a cheap guy, so that drops it to 80. And I said, "Sure, hold on, I'll drop my packages." Right, well, the post office has already been here, but UPS has not. So he's right around the corner, and he will get here when he gets here. I drop the UPS off, and I guess I am heading towards the post office in the neighboring town, because it's closer en route to my work, in order to drop these other packages off, because they can still run today. Anyway, so I paid him to do it, and he, in all fairness to him, before I say what I'm gonna say, has done some things to my website which I like. That's the good. Now, not necessarily without some fine tuning, but some of the ideas to make it more easier to look at, more organized, things like that. Just for, basically, I had paid him nothing yet for what he has done. In all honesty, he's probably already earned his $100 that I'd be giving him. Now, I can't, I say can't, I don't want to afford a facelift on my website for $100. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get the information that I need in there. But it's nice that he's changed these things around. There are a few things that he eliminated. that I would have liked to have had but was not using at the moment, such as video. I don't know that there's an option to put video in there now. I'm sure there is. I just have to figure out how. Video was something that was intriguing that I had the option for before. Oh, and by the way, I still had that whole face set up on a saved, so I could revert back to it. But this new theme that he gave me would like to eventually put videos in there. So I do like the look of it. Now he added a cheesy little buy now in the next 15 minutes and save 10% timer that just repeats after 15 minutes. And this, it's not a preface anymore, but I should say that this guy, this tech guy, I did farm out to another country. He is in Bangladesh. So I haven't paid him any money up front. I am happy with what he's done so far. However, he did do everything that he thought was necessary and hit the review button for Google Merchant, and it didn't work. Like, I'm still suspended. Now, going in and looking at it from one day to the next, the website looks much better. It really, really does. He said he would take the cheesy countdown timer off. The videos are something that in the future I would like to have put back on there. Matter of fact, in the future I may pay him as I get bigger to restructure the website like he's doing, a little bit more in detail to make things nicer, because what he's doing is nice. But it still doesn't solve the problem of being approved to be a Google merchant, much less being approved by Black Friday, which was the hope. That's no longer going to happen. It takes a week to cool down. They call it a cooling off period. I guess people get frustrated, so why they call it cooling off. Nevertheless, it would have been nice to get that going, but it would have taken a lot of effort to kick that into gear. And I will get to it eventually when it comes. Everything happens for a reason. And sometimes the answer to our questions is just no, or not right now, or wait a bit. So, nevertheless, he says he's going to resubmit tonight. I don't know how that's possible, because my understanding it takes a week. We'll wait a week. I'm going to give him one more shot to make it happen. Because each time he submits, my understanding is I have to wait another week. So I'll give him one more shot to make it happen. Everybody, he says he thinks he knows what's missing. And if not, I'll go up the chain and I'll pay some more money to somebody that's got even more credentials. So, or not credentials, reviews. So the efforts continue in that area. As far as this area, as far as the backdrop, like I said, 4 units went out. About 8 units went in. 8 to 10 units went into the website yesterday. So I did shed a little bit of weight out of here. Not nearly enough, not nearly fast enough for me personally. I am happy or excited at the idea that I'll get rid of this one day, because it's grown to a size that is obviously unacceptable. But it is what it is at the moment. I knew that I wanted a large influx of inventory for the holiday season. I have sold an astounding amount in the last 30 days. Also, last 6 weeks actually, it's just been remarkable. And my website hasn't really lost a lot of ground either. Like, I know the website itself has, but I have a lot of drafts that can't be seen at the moment. And 6 weeks ago, I was at about 580 items. And right now, despite selling 350 items. I'm still right about at the 580 mark. So that's huge. That is a pace that I've never had, never kept up with. Now it is in partial thanks to the amount of vacation that I was able to take off and devote strictly to this. A constant refining of my processes will increase the efficiency that I'm able to do these things with. I know that I am gaining the ability to list faster and make more effective listings in a shorter amount of time. That is a huge thing long term. My packaging is getting faster. That's huge long term. And also, I've adapted this thing over the last couple of days, which I like, where I package an item and then I list an item, then I package an item, then I list an item. And it does take me out of the mode. However, it forces me to do more, and until I just get exhausted, and then I go straight to packaging whatever I have left. But I had been saying, well, I'll package everything up, and then if I have any energy, then I'll list some stuff. And then I get done packaging, and I'm like, oh, I'm too tired, so I'm just not doing anything. So at least this way, it's getting stuff on the website. I am happy about that. Ultimately, let's see what else, guys. I hope y'all are going to have a wonderful Thanksgiving, whether it be with family or be with yourself, whether you're working or whether you're not. Super huge I think being thankful is a positive, regardless of what you're doing or what your personal situation is at the moment. You know, and if the season in your life isn't great at the moment, know that it is just a season. You know, I've had some really rough times in my life, and those, not only did I make it past, that was just a season, and I'm so glad that I didn't quit, right? So no matter what you're going through, just remember that things do change, especially with effort, with consistent effort. So if holidays are hard for you, I know there have been times that they have been hard for me. Holidays last, 24 hours. And over and above that, learning to be thankful for the things that you have is huge. You know, I remember having to walk to work and trying to be happy or enjoying the fact that, I could take time to hear the birds singing. I could have been negative about having to walk to work, but by deciding to be happy and thankful for getting that time to be in nature really affected my day in a positive manner. So I just wanted to convey what my feeling of the importance behind that is, especially coming into this season. Let me drop off these packages. I'll be right back. All right, guys. Thanks for joining me. Welcome back. Got me some. I didn't know they had these, and maybe I'm just a goofball, but priority not flat rate envelopes, just like paper poly bags. I didn't know that was a thing. So now I do. And they're free. My poly bags cost me, and they seem like they're like wax coated or something, but anyway, my poly bags cost me, I think, right at 5 or 6 cents for that size, and I often use them for priority mail. So a penny saved is a penny earned. Oh. Huh. Well, good deal. And as I pulled out, there was a police officer behind me, and I still haven't received my tag for my registration. It's been some time, so I'm not sure what's going on with it, but it kind of made me a little nervous. I thought, is he here for me? Which, I mean, ultimately, so what? But still, you can affect my pocketbook, so playing with my money is like playing with my emotions. That's a reference to an older movie. Not old movie, but older movie. So, at any rate, let me see. Mail's dropped off. UPS, USPS. Heading to work. I think that's about it, guys. Google Merchant account postponed for another week. And if I get it going, by Wednesday of next week, that's still a huge part of the Christmas shopping season that I'll have left to go. So, ultimately, long term, once I get that nailed in, then, you know, it's all good after that. It'll be onward and upward. The website does look better. That's not a loss, guys. That's really not. It wasn't a win that I was expecting, but I'll take it, right? So super huge, really, ultimately, for basically pennies of what it could be, right? You know, like it was a bonus. So that's all I got, guys. If you made it this far, thank you. And I haven't had anybody comment the word giveaway in order to be eligible for the giveaway. I still need 3 people. You've got to subscribe and comment the word giveaway to be entered into the drawing for a $20 gift card to Jamestown Trading. So, and with that, you can add the coupon code YouTube for an additional 10% off. There are no minimums, so what you see is what you get, and there's plenty of things that are at the $20 or below price range. So it's not a gimmick other than to grow my YouTube channel. So y'all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. All right, bye.